Hello, hello. Good evening. It is Empress Alicia, and I have been inspired to come back and talk with you guys this evening. I hope you're enjoying your day, your evening, your morning, your noon, your night, wherever you are at the time that you are going to hear my message. Grab your treats, grab your water, your beer, your coffee, whatever it is, your favorite beverage. Grab it. I'll wait. I will wait for you. Okay, you got time. Grab your beverage, grab your snacks. We're going to have a conversation as well as some channel answers, well, questions and statements that I have for you that I have been guided to answer. So I am back on time, divinely, for you this evening. Right? So, for starters, I am well. I don't know why I can hear you guys calling when you're asking me, am I well? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. I get the call, but I don't always answer. However, I am always in the know. So I'm here. So, how are you guys out there? I peeped into the ethers and I sensed a lot of things. Like, I sensed some of you are doing vacations, and some of you are on your journeys but still trying to get out there and stuff. I see that. Working, doing you. That's great. Some of you really are in a whole new cycle. Some of you are exiting cycles, closing out, doing well. I'm proud to hear that. That is really, really good. Absolutely. So I come on for starters to first, I want to start off with, I want to talk about something I was inspired to talk about, which is your birthday. Okay. And then I got to tell you something funny. So, I don't know which one I want to tell you, but I already told you guys, you already know I have several different gifts, but one of those gifts is chilling messages, and that's why I come on here, because I got a message, obviously, that I was divinely guided to give. But I also got a message that I'm going to give. Now, I am a single woman. However, I have a Meyer out there that is want to let other men know that if you, not that it's going to happen, because nobody going to touch this over here, honey. This is divinely sacred. You cannot touch this. However, the message is, I kept hearing it, and I said, oh my God, I am so sick of hearing it. So I had to do a channel message for myself. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I can't get this out of my head. I'm going nuts. So I finally got the message that this message is given to the men. Obviously, is a lot of little secret admirers out there that's eyeing your girl and trying to get a shot. I'm not tooting my own horn. Trust me, I am the most humble person. I'm not an attention whore. I'm far from attention whore. I'm far from, the one that feels like she got the stick up her butt and she feels good when all these men is, whatever. I am far from that. It's not even like that. I don't even think it's all like that. But however, there's a message that whoever touches this one owes me a dowry. Now, usually you give a dowry when you are exchanging a bride, right? However, in this case, this man is saying, if you touch her, you are going to owe me a dowry because you are messing with this divine sacred being that is mine. So that is the message to the men out there who is trying to get close. You're not going to get close, but I'm just letting you know, as a divine masculine that is saying, if you need to stay far away. All right, so there it is. Next. So that was the message for the men out there who is trying to get to this divine being over here. Empress Alicia. So, for starters, birthdays. All right? So, your birthday. Your birthday is the day that you decided to come in, or a divine power said you're going to come through the portal. What is the portal? Your mama. Your mama made room for you to incubate and come through her womb, right? For you to get here. And your birthday is the day that you came out, obviously, right? However, most people think that their birthday is just, and a sign of their birthday is just the day that they came out in that sun sign. However, you have to be careful when you tell people your birthday. Why? Because your birthday is actually a sacred number to you, and people who are up to no good use your birthday in your own natal chart against you. What is your natal chart? Your natal chart is your own, like, when you came in, where the cosmos was. Remember I talked to you about the time when star seeds came in the world, a lot of them at one time when I was born, and that it was a dark period? That's what I meant. It was a dark period in the cosmos. It was a dark period on Earth. It was a dark period in the city state that I was born into. And that is part of your natal chart. Where you were born, what city, country, what time, whether you were in California or Florida or Africa or Europe, wherever, you still have your own numerology and when you came here. And all of those numbers add up to something, as well as the cosmetology of when you came in and where everything was. For example, the sun. Where was the sun where you were born? Where was the moon when you were born? Where was Venus? Somebody want me to say this. I rebuke you, you son of a bitch. Where was the rising? Where was your rising sign? What was the rising planet when you came in? Right? In this earth plane. And all of those things mean something in your natal chart. It makes you who you are. Okay? So the same way the sun shines bright is the same way your sun sign shines through your natal chart, and that determines many energies that you have, that you carry as a being, right? So that will affect your moon sign. It will affect your Venus. It will affect your rising. It will affect all those different things. And people who don't mean you well, right? They can use these energies against you. Okay, ask me how I know. That's why I am a firm believer in the Bobby Hemmett teachings that you are the person that's supposed to train your energies of all the 12 signs in your chart, so that way you can be a siren being. You can be the person that control your own will, and that nobody can control you or your emotions. Why? Because you control it. And as long as you can get control of your 12 zodiac signs, which is the will, you're almost invincible, right? You're almost invincible. But most people don't know that they have a whole 12 zodiac signs in their zodiac will when you are born. But the major ones are these 4 here. These are the 4 that for starters, you should focus on. And your sun sign is like your ego, kind of like. And the moon sign is your emotional system, how you respond naturally with your emotions, and also what you think maybe nurturing is, and if you're a woman, your moon cycle, possibly even how your mother was towards you, and that's how you see nurturing as well with the moon sign. And with the Venus sign is what you're attracted to, how you see love naturally. This is just your baseline. This is not written in stone, of course, but this is like your baseline. How you see love, how you attract love, how you deal with the Venus energies in general, right? And your rising is basically like how you come off. What do you look like to the outside world? Like a house. Like when you look at a house, does this house look like is a single house, a project house, a single home? I don't know, a row home, a townhouse, a mansion, whatever. How do you show up to the world? Do you show up like a Cancer? Do you show up like a Scorpio? Do you show up like a Capricorn? We have rising signs, and that rising sign is basically how you show up and how you look to everyone else. And that affects your zodiac signs as well. So that is something that you need to know. So the next time somebody asks you what is your birthday, question it. Don't be so quick to give anybody an answer on what is your exact birthday. And some of you even go, yeah, I was born in 1987. Well, you giving out a lot of information to somebody who can possibly use that against you. You telling them a lot about you. Only thing you're missing is what time you were born. That is really, really detailed. But if you give somebody your birthday and even a year, that's enough right there to guess right there on what energies that they can use against you. So be mindful, be careful. I'm not pessimistic. However, I'm always aware when people ask me certain questions, because that is personal, especially if that is not a person that is going to be interested in buying you a gift for your birthday, right? Like your man or your woman or your best friend or something like that. I'm just saying, was inspired to give you that information. And I hope that you can take it with you and run with it, okay? Take it with you and run with it. So, now, hold up. Something is coming through. Somebody is, somebody got something smart to say about the dowry comment. Already, somebody is saying, if the price is right. Okay, well, I don't know what that means, but there's no bidding over here. I'm not property. And second, it's cute. Okay, I'm just going to ignore you because you're trying to force your way in. This is a masculine, you guys. Just trying to force their way in. The energy here that we have flowing, and they trying to show off. So I don't know. But that was a message. for the masculines out there. But okay, so I'm going to get to these questions and statements because I got a lot. I did get a lot. I think I got enough. So, the first question: are you a Bobby Hemmett follower? You speak of him a lot. I'm not going to say I'm a follower because this is not a religion, but I do attest to a lot of his teachings. Yes, I do. He taught a lot. He goes way deep. He's a scholar. So yes, I do listen to a lot of things that he says, but also I do my own search, and then with my gifts I'm able to get other information as well. So I'm not a follower, but a lot of what Bobby Hemmett says is truth. All of it, what he says, is truth. Okay, and yes, he's resting in power somewhere. Next question. I get scared on certain topics. Does that mean my journey is over? No. You being scared on certain topics like I was before, I can admit, it just means you're not ready yet. Your spirit, your soul is not ready for that level of information. You're not ready. It's just like a baby not ready to eat steak yet. That baby gotta wait. You gotta eat baby food first, right? You gotta give them mashed potatoes and oatmeal, right? So that's the same thing. You're still a baby. You're learning how to walk, you're learning how to chew and stuff like that. You're not ready for the steak and the potatoes and all of that stuff yet. You're not ready for food yet, you know. So your journey is not over. You just have to stay at the level that is meant for you at the time, and you cannot rush it. It's not time to rush it. Everything, what I can tell you, everything will come to you when it's time. That's one thing I can say. Anytime I found myself jumping the gun, going too fast, I realized I was going way too fast for my own self. You can't do that. You have to go at the level that is for you, and you will know that by the information that you cannot obtain or that you're too scared to obtain. That is the clue that you're still not ready for that level. You still have other things to learn, do, get, understand, all of those things. If you know what I'm getting, right? You haven't graduated to your next step yet. Okay, anybody who's doing the real work, you already know, those out there, you have to graduate to get to the next step. You can't fake it. That's how people started that whole crazy ass movement about they went back to Jesus in the church because they got so scared. You got scared a lot of the times because you ain't have no business doing things that you didn't understand, that your soul and your spirit wasn't ready for, and you wasn't doing all the other work that is required before you enter certain things. Okay? I know that for sure. Certain things you're not meant to enter yet because you don't have enough light, you don't have enough awareness, you don't have enough conscious yet. You're not ready for it. Don't mess with it. And then when you do, you don't understand it yet. So you take it as scary, fearful, and you make everything worse. And then they get scared and they say they're going to run back to the church. Well, maybe you should run back to the church, because this, as a spiritual in your journey, there is no, you're on your own. Your past ain't going to help you. People around you can't help you. It's an individual journey. Is slim and narrow. Slim and narrow path. Whatever that saying is. It's the slim and narrow path. Okay? You're not going to find a flock where you're going. And this is what I'm picking up from you. This is what you need to hear. You're not going to find a flock where you're walking to. You're not going to find the light where you walk into. This is an individual type of thing. So if you are too afraid, you better jump out now. Don't even play yourself. Jump out now. Don't even go further like some people do. You better jump out now while you can, because this is how people get all messed up and invite all kinds of crap into their life because you ain't know what you were doing. Don't do it. Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those. So I hope that answered your question. The next question. How long you knew you were gifted? It depends on which gift. I didn't always have the gift that I have now, but I knew I was a little different because when I was a little girl, I told this story many times. Pause. For a lot of you who don't know my story, a lot of my videos got deleted for whatever reason. I have some hating assholes that is working behind the scenes, and they got some of my stuff deleted. So if you ask questions, I wanna let you know I'll answer them. For some of the ones who didn't hear my story, I don't mind answering some of those questions simply because of the fact that a lot of my stuff got deleted. Okay. So I won't be offended. I know I told you guys that don't ask me no freaking questions about that. But my bad, I want to tell you, because I realized a lot of my stuff got deleted. Secondly, I have to say this. This is for entertainment purposes only. Use at your own risk. You have not given me money in exchange for services personally. Therefore, you cannot take me into the court of law. I have to say that statement because I got stupid little dumb people that want to come for me and act like they want to do something, like I gave them some kind of advice. I'm like, if you're so stupid you're gonna go do something dumb, then go ahead and do it. Don't tell people I told you to do that. People get mad at me because they say I gave them advice and they went to go do it, and they got or they got their feelings hurt. But you didn't pay me for no services, so I don't get it. But you know, whatever. You guys get it. The ones that got a brain, you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? Anyway, but I'm gonna go back to my story. So, when I was a little girl, I seen people. I could see people that everybody else didn't see, for one, and they said I was crazy, or you don't have no imaginary friends and all that. When kids say they have imaginary friends, they probably do, because I did. Okay, and not only just that, but number two, I always sensed evil around me. I used to be able to see like the spirit on a person that was wicked and evil when I was a little girl. I did. And I even seen like beings from other realms that was in the room with us. And I remember seeing like a creature that looked like a rat or a raccoon or something like that. And it stood up on 2 feet, and it used to laugh and cry and giggle like an evil thing when I was a little kid. But nobody else believed me. Nobody else seen it but me. And I always seen evil on people, and I used to stay away from them. Or I used to cry because I could see the evilness on them. Like I'll see their face, but I'll see a spirit sitting next to them or whatever like that. And I told you the first time I thought I was gonna get kidnapped by a stranger, I seen evil on him. I could literally feel and sense and feel and see the evil that was pouring off of this man that I knew wanted to kidnap me. But I was saved by my ancestors, by angels, somebody I was saved from. But I can literally tell that man wanted to kidnap me. Okay? And I ran away crying because I could see it. or whatever. So as a little girl, I always knew that I had a gift. I knew something was different about me or whatever like that as a little girl. And sometimes you get so scared when as a child, if you don't have nobody guiding you, you will cut off your own gift and won't use it, but that's just one little thing that I always knew about myself since I was a child. Now is different, but I guess you could say I always knew that I was somewhat different than other kids and other people in some kind of way. Yeah. Next question. When was the last time you kissed a man? Oh, that's a very personal question. A long time. Okay? Long time. That's all you need to know. Long time. I don't go around kissing people. Like, what the, what kind of question? I don't go around kissing people, okay? Yes, I'm friendly, but I don't just walk around and kiss men. Like, what the hell? What do you, I don't, what, no, I mean, what did you think? Like, I just walk around offering men kisses? No. Is it a man I want to kiss? Yeah. Is somebody I want to kiss? I won't tell you, though. Not telling you. I got these hating ass hoes out here. Next question. What do you think about the gatekeepers in our society? Ooh. Are you trying to get me caught up? Man, you know these people always watching me. They always... You know these goddamn people, all they want to do... Oh, they're already watching me. They already know everything about me, blah, 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 blah. Why you want to bring up these people? Starting stuff. Being all messy. Being messy. Huh? Being messy. Anyway, what do I think? They're people, right? But they are gatekeepers to different, and they all over the country. They in every city, right? And I already know that, when you get to a certain point, that you will know who they are. You have no choice, right? But guess what? I don't care. Because guess what? I have gatekeepers too. They're gatekeepers in the spirit realm. Okay? They're gatekeepers in the spirit realm just like as gatekeepers in the physical realm. And yes, these people are everywhere and everything like that. I don't care. I don't really think nothing of them. They answer to somebody too. They answer to somebody as well. Okay? They answer to somebody as well. I already know they watch me. These people already know who I am. Okay? These gatekeepers, they know who I am. They already talk about me and everything like that. I seen it, I heard it, and stuff like that. They know who I am, and I don't care what they think about me. It really doesn't matter. I don't really care what they think about me. Okay, a lot of them are men, okay, that want to hold the gate to the keys, or whatever that saying is, hold the keys to the gate and stuff like that. And they don't want you to go through nobody, but you got to go through them and stuff like that. That's what they, I guess you want to say, that's what they project and all of that stuff like that. And I'm seeing that some of them they in all kinds of stuff. It don't matter what you want to get into. I'm seeing that they are, you gotta go through these people. Whether it's politics, singing, dancing, real estate, life insurance. I'm seeing a whole long list. And the bells and whistles go off when people start speaking about you, or in a spirit realm, something alerts, something start ringing. That's what I'm seeing with these men. I'm seeing a lot of men. I don't see no women right now. I could be wrong, but right now I just see men. But the bells and whistles start going off. But my question I want to know to these gatekeepers, how come y'all don't help people with injustice? So they must work for the powers that be, because somebody is telling y'all gatekeepers not to help the people that needs help. Because I know for a fact that it's people that has been stealing from me. I've been talking about this for 2 years. In the justice system and all kinds of stuff. I want to know, why won't y'all do anything about it if y'all the gatekeepers? Why won't y'all close the gate to the thieves? I don't get it. I want to know why y'all allowing people to do what they want. Y'all paying people off because y'all don't want y'all secrets to be told and all kinds of stuff. Y'all think I don't know. But I want to know, how is it that y'all keep on hiring these hood rats, these scallywags? You think I don't know? Y'all have these scallywags, these damn, y'all hire these scallywags, these hood rats, these women that y'all let give you blowjobs and all kinds of stuff. Y'all think I don't know? And y'all run and let them do what they want to do and let them wring havoc and have injustices on innocent people's life like mine. What have I ever done to you guys that y'all got to let these people get away with murder? I don't get it. That's what I want to know about these gatekeepers all over the country. Especially the one that's in the tri-state area of the city that I grew up in. I want to know, how is it that you guys say you're smarter than women and you're smarter than everybody and you got all the money and everything? Why do you guys let Jezebel, harlots, and goddamn whores lie in your face and get away with murder, with stealing, fraud, identity theft, and all kinds of debauchery? Why do y'all let them get away with that? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Why do y'all let them get away with it? And to this day, a lot of them are still getting paid by the gatekeepers, people who supposed to be protecting us as well. I want to know. I want a valid answer. I want to know. That's what I would like to know from the gatekeepers. If y'all supposed to be gatekeepers, how is y'all so involved with these scallywags, these goddamn harlots, Jezebels, and everything like that? Y'all, or if it ain't you guys, the men that's under you. That's what I would like to know. Where is the justice? Why isn't any justice ever done for innocent people like me? That's what I want to know. What the hell is going on? Do you guys like what's going on in these cities? Do you actually like it or love it? That's what I want to know. Because you guys, you stop people like me, but you allow everybody else to do what they want to do. That are, if you ask me, spawns of evil. But people like me, I give a hard way to go. That's what I want to know. So, what I think about these gatekeepers, I really don't think nothing about them. I just know they're people and that they answer to somebody of a higher power. I know that. And I know that they have their eyes on me. I know that. And that they keep on sending people out and stuff like that. And they keep an eye on me because they think that I'm a terrorist, or they thought I was a terrorist, or they fear me in some kind of way, just like all these other cults. Some of these other cults, they fear me. They think I'm going to set the world on fire and all this other crazy shit that they think. That's why they got all kinds of shit in my house. They try to get me quiet. I'm not going to shut up. They try to get me to shut up. I'm not going to shut up. Y'all know I've been talking for years. Y'all already know that. Why y'all trying to shut me up? Everything I told y'all is the truth. Gatekeepers. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lied since I've been talking. You guys know, if nobody else know, that I have not told you guys no lie. And everything that I have said is the truth. You know that for sure. You know that everything I have said is the truth and it has come to pass. So don't even act like you don't know that I tell the goddamn truth. And that's why you guys don't want me to talk. These gatekeepers. But they got their eyes on me, you guys. They always have their eyes on me. They always watching and lurking. They think I don't know, but they know. They know I know. Just like I had cameras in my house. I have speakers in my house. They monitor me. They do all kinds of shit. They do all kinds of, and guess what, you guys? Every time I go to the airport, I can call up people and ask, how long am I in security? They keep me in security and treat me like I wasn't even born here or something. Seriously, they act like I'm going to run away out the country or something. The thing is, you guys act like you don't want me here. Y'all act like y'all don't want me here. Shit. But these gatekeepers, some of them like me. Some of them don't like me. But some of them do like me, okay? On some real shit. I'm going to be honest. Some of them do like me and some of them don't. But that's natural. Everybody ain't going to like you, right? Everybody ain't going to like you. They have a job to do, and I guess that's their job. A lot of them are men. That's what I'm picking up. A lot of them are men. All right, so my next question. Does dating a man with money... Oh, God, you see how the change in energy came? Oh, goodness, Does dating a man with money mix with my spiritual journey bad? I don't want to be seen as materialistic. So what I'm picking up is that you're concerned that the material world with the man you're with is going to affect your spiritual journey. That's what I'm picking up. That you think is going to affect your spiritual journey. Well, all I'm going to say is that it doesn't have to. Okay? It does not have to affect your spiritual journey. The only problem with the material world is the ego. It can cause you to... Like, your ego means nothing when it comes to your spiritual journey, okay? Your ego doesn't mean anything. Your ego loves the material world, right? You have to train your ego over, okay? It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. However, it can interfere because the material world, if you have pentacles, more points, more money, it feels good, right? So you can easily neglect your spiritual journey early on. I can see that because you're like, shit, I don't need to evolve. What the hell? I'm doing fine. I'm happy. But that's your ego. That's your ego talking. That's not your spirit. That's not your soul, right? So you have to keep your eye, if you really want to evolve, you have to keep your eye on the prize, okay? However, this man you with, I don't know if this is your husband or your just somebody you're seeing or whatever, dating, whatever. But I don't know. Is he a bad influence on you? Is he the type of man that would tell you, that's not spiritually there? Now, I'm not going to say he's bad because he doesn't see things spiritually as you do or want to. But sometimes when you're dealing with a man that is in the material world, he don't see a need to evolve. You see what I'm saying? That can be a problem. if he's not there. Not that he's a bad person, but it has to be in his spirit to want to evolve. It has to be in his spirit to want to understand what you're trying to do as a being, right? It has to be in his spirit. And if it's not, he's not going to understand that, because he's a man of the material world. He enjoys the 3D, you know, he has money. So he's able to do what he wants. So he don't see a need. And sometimes on the flip side, these men are stuck in ego. They're stuck in the ego. That's one of the problems with material men. They can be stuck in the ego for a while until they're ready to come out, or they have a need to come out. But that's not up to you. That's up to him and his own spirit and his higher power, if he has one. That is not up to you. However, the focus is on you and what's good for you, right? So yeah, that I can see how that could be a concern. It's not bad. It's just where you are and where he is. You get me? However, there are some men out there who are material and spiritual. They make both of them work together. He learned how to master both of the worlds, materially and spiritually. But every man is not like that. Every man don't know how to master both at the same time, with his spirit as well as his material world, you know. But sometimes men that's stuck in the material world, it can be a little difficult. It can be a little difficult. I can see how that can be. But remember, it's still up to you on what it is that you want. Somebody don't like me talking about this. Sorry, guys. I rebuke you, you son of a bitch. I don't know who this is, but obviously is one of these men that probably is stuck in the material world, or the 3D, or whatever the hell you guys call it, or really ego based, right? Okay, ego based men. Somebody just asked, what is ego based men? Man is stuck in the lower three chakras, whether it's high vibrational or low. If he's stuck on how well sex is, if he's stuck on money, not that it's bad, but it's to the point where it's like an obsession, nothing else matters. He doesn't care about the heart chakra, you know, he's willing to do anything. You know, he's egotistic. Yeah, he may even be a little narc in a way, a little narcissistic in a way as well. Even a goddamn psychopath, some of them. And some of you may not like what I say that, but it's true. You know I ain't lying. A lot of you are psychos. Money don't matter if you're a damn psychopath. You're going to drive me nuts, right? But yeah, that's why it's important to, if it's possible, these men are few. It's not many men that has a spiritual awareness with their material world. This motherfucker won't stop. I don't know who this is. They're sending darts to my throat chakra. It's not many men who have spiritual awareness with their material world. That is the truth, okay? There's not many. A lot of men, they may have money and all of the material things of the world, but they are spiritually bankrupt, okay? And that's just the truth. Some of them are spiritually bankrupt. They're not interested in evolving as a person. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. It's the truth. You do what you want with it. You don't have to if that, whatever. Sometimes a higher power will put somebody that is spiritual with the material, and together you help each other. Some people are so goddamn spiritual that they're no earthly good. They just in la la land, right? So it's the same thing. If you meet somebody who is too spiritual, you're like, this person is freaking loony. Like, they're crazy, right? They need to ground, right? They need to ground and get in the world and stay down here in the world and not up in the clouds on cloud nine somewhere, right? It's the same thing. They're both are needed. You need both. Okay? You need both. But it's not bad if you meet a man who don't have both. It's no good or bad. It's just what is, right? And what is good for you. So I hope that answered your question. I'm sorry, guys. Whoever, I don't know who this is, but I'm going to have to deal with you when I get off of here because you got some serious problems with me. Next question. We want you to join our team. What team is that? What team? Let me see if I can find out. Okay, so there's a few of them. One of them is team the other side, the side that goes against the team light of the Most High. Is another team. It's a society, a organization or something like that. A woman. I'm seeing a woman. I'm seeing women. Sorry, women. Women. I'm seeing men. I'm seeing another team for the gifted. Like gifted people. And the reason why I say gifted is because the way that they're posing almost like superheroes or something like that. Like, I don't know, like kind of like superheroes or something. And they throwing up signs, but they have a shield and all this shit around them or something like that. And they look like they're gifted. And they like, we the cool kids or something like that. That's how they posing. Yeah, like they're like gifted people or something like that. Then I'm seeing another team where they think they're the cool kids on the block too. This is funny. This is another cool kids. I don't know the name of these groups, but is another one where they're like, I'm seeing a cup. I'm seeing like if you guys know what the Ace of Cups look like on the tarot card, this is a tarot. This looks like a tarot card, Ace of Cups, and it's sitting on the top of them, like if they have an overflowing cup of abundance. Perfect. Like they have a cup flowing of abundance or something like that. I'm not going to do a whole reading on this, but that's what I'm just seeing right now. And then I see another secret society. I'm seeing several secret societies. Yeah, okay. That's enough. I'm not going to go down the whole list. It's just too many, but whatever. Yeah, so that's what I see. You want to join our team. Alrighty. Now, this is funny. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Which one of y'all got a husband for me? I got one for me? Then maybe I'll join that team. Next question. We want you to be one of our women. Okay. Now that's getting, this question feels like it's part of the first question. I don't know what you mean by that. One of our women. I don't know if you mean like women that represent us. I don't, I'm not trying to dig too deep tonight, but yeah, we want you to be one of our women. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to keep this general. I'm trying to keep it general tonight. But I assume you mean one of these teams, okay? Because ain't no funny business over here. Okay, I ain't no goddamn pass around. So I hope it ain't that, because I ain't nobody pass around. Don't even try it. I'm gonna take it as you mean like one of these teams or something like that, or organizations or groups. I'm picking up a few of you, and I got a feeling some of you been watching me as well, and I got proof too. I know it because one of you guys represent red or something like that, and you guys are nerve wracking. One of whoever you are, one of these teams represent red. I don't know which one it is, but y'all better leave me the fuck alone. I know that. All right, I know that for sure. Leave me alone. And all the other ones, I don't know who you are, but I just seen it visually, giftedly on who you are. But I can't physically see you. I just see, I can't explain it. Okay, I can't explain it, but I just gave you enough information for right now. Next. When you feel deep attraction down to the genitals throbbing, can this turn into love? I know that it is lust. This is a woman. I'm feeling that this is a woman. I know that feeling. All of us women, we know that feeling, right? You don't get that feeling every day. Unless it's somebody you're visually looking at like that every day. I'm just saying. I don't know if it could turn into love. I would have to know more information, but it definitely is lust. And not just any kind of lust. This person, whoever it is, they do it for you, honey. They do it for you on a cellular level, on a energetic level. Like, they do it for you so bad that if he smile, you go you know the rest. I know that feeling. That's not a feeling you have every day, and it's very dangerous to be so, turned on by somebody like that, right? It's like dangerous when you feel like you're going to attack him, right? But that is lust. And as bad as you feel like, oh my goodness, I got to sit down. I can't look at him. I can't eat. I can't think. I'm hot all over. I got a fever, right? As bad as you feel like that, you still have to try to find an ounce of your sanity, right? You still have to find a way to say, okay, this is very, I know what I'm feeling. I know this is easier said than done, but you have to find a way to talk your way through so you won't be so fuzzy in the head, right? I mean, it's hard to explain, but I always say attraction like this is dangerous. It's very dangerous to be this attracted to a man. It is, because I'm telling you, men like this will give you a heart attack. They will. They'll kill you. If they break your heart, you'll die. Because then you'll die. Like you just like this is just it's just too much. You're too attracted to him. Shoot, right? Yeah, it's true. So enter at your own risk. That's what I say. Enter at your own risk because if you feeling like that, he knows you feel like that. You know, it's impossible for him to not know because energy don't lie. Okay, energy don't lie. So I hope that man. I hope he has a little integrity or something to at least say this girl. She she's so turned on by me that I don't know how many men gonna say this or think this. Not many. It's only maybe 1%. Good luck. That's not going to have be in his ego, right? Not many, and not want to take advantage of that. Anyway, next question. I say, enter at your own risk, honey. Enter at your own risk with him. That's what I say. Because it sounds like you're really, 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 really attracted to him. And I say it's so dangerous to be that attracted to a man. It really is. It can really hurt you. It really can. Next question. Do women flirt with you? Yeah, I have had women flirt with me, and I was like, is she flirting with me? Did she just give me like all 10 signals? My God. I was like, my word, she trying to get me in a bed. Yeah, I have had women flirt with me. I have had, some of them were ops sent in, I must say. And some, they just was attracted to me, you know. But I always say with women, it's different. Women is still different with attraction. Why? Because a woman or female, they can want to sleep with you, and at the same time, they envy you and want to hurt you all at the same time. All at the same time, they have all these mixed emotions like, damn, I want to fuck her, but at the same time, I want to fucking hurt her because she too damn pretty, or she too this, or she too that, or she make me feel this kind of way. Like, there's women out there that they get angry because when they look at you, you make them feel some kind of way. You're sexually attractive. So they feel some type of way because you turned them on and they don't know that they're gay or something, or they think they don't think they're gay, or whatever the situation is. So that's why it is very complex with women and attraction when it comes to them liking you, because they can have all these mixed emotions all in one when it comes to, you know, with you. With men is more simpler, unless he's a psychopath. But women is so complex. Yeah. But I hope that answered your question. Yes. Yes, I have had women flirt with me. Yeah. And sometimes I don't catch on right away. And then sometimes I catch on right away. Like, okay. All right. Okay. What? I'm picturing a woman. I'm seeing a woman. I don't know. I think I got a woman crush. Okay. Alrighty. At one point, I had all of these karmic thought women that were sent in trying to steal my energy. For women out there, if you are a lesbian or a bisexual woman, you need to be aware of other women who want to suck on your cat so they can get all your juices and steal your energy. I want you to know that. I talk to you guys about men who steal your vagina energy, your womb energy, your essence, and your beauty. I talk to you about that. But I don't know if I talk to you about the women who's after your beauty. There's women who are after your beauty. And sometimes it's not just because you're attractive, it's also because they want your essence. And they literally want to suck the energy out of your kitty cat. They literally want to go down there, make you feel real good. And what they do is they have mastered the pussy and they suck all of your pussy energy out, right out your womb. And they do some kind of sorcery or black witchcraft and they get all your energy out of you. And women, they can do it even better and good than a man. A lot of them, because they know how to get that energy up out of you. I'm telling you, you better be careful. Just because you're a lesbian or bisexual, and I was telling you about men, these warlocks who like to suck your soul and steal your energy and steal your essence and steal your beauty and flip your karma and give you some back ass bad juju ass karma, and you wonder why your life went to hell. Well, it's women who do the same thing, and they are even vicious than the men are. The women are just as bad. They are worse. Some of them are even worse than the men. So just because you are a lesbian or a bisexual, I want to let you know you are not saved. They send out women to you too. They'll find a woman or women or whatever you're into. They will find them how they going to get you too. So don't think you're saved just yet. The women some of them are even worse. Okay, be careful. Be mindful too, lesbians out there and bisexuals, my LGBTQ people. They have somebody for each and every one of you too to steal your essence, steal your energy, steal your kitty cat juice and everything. And even men, if you you know how you have sex. I don't need to go there, but they steal energy out of your butt. However they do it, they do the same thing. They know how to do sorcery on you and steal the energy out of your butt. However, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying how you know how you have sex. I don't need to get explicit, but I'm just saying it don't matter if you're gay or not gay. These organizations of these people who are into energy harvesting with sex, they know how to spot out people, and they know what they're doing. It don't matter what you into, they got somebody for you. So the bottom line is, I'm just trying to tell you, be careful. It don't matter what you into. So yeah, be mindful. Okay, yeah, that's one way that energy harvesting is done, by sexual and energy harvesting. That's one way. What? Somebody else is asking a question. What is another way if you're not sexually active? Okay, great question. So energy, let's say energy is anything you could give intention to. So let's say you have girlfriends and they don't speak life into you, but you always speaking life into them or helping them. That's one way of energy harvesting. Another way, they always try to get some kind of energy out of you, but when it comes to you, they don't give you anything. Right? So they always look for your approval or validation in some kind of way. So whether it's bad or good. So it either is a negative emotion that they're trying to get from you or a positive emotion. Energy is energy when it comes to a person that's trying to energy harvest and get some kind of benefit from your energy in some kind of way. The goal is to get something out of you without me being involved. So if it's sex, usually the person that's trying to get your energy, they're not going to want to get to the end, climax, right? Whatever it's called, whatever you want to call it. But they want to make you have 1, 2, 3, 4. They want you to have a good time. But they are holding back. They're holding themselves. They're not really here with you to enjoy it. So it's the same way if you have some fake friends or whatever like that. They are just there to to steal from you. So they're faking like they're here for a good time, but they're not. They're trying to evoke some kind of energy, emotions, something out of you for their benefit. Right? So that's another way of energy harvesting if you are not sexually active. Okay? So I hope that answered your question. Next question. Would you date a bisexual man? I found out a guy I really like is bi. Honey, this is too taboo for me. There are women who still date their man even though they're bisexual. That is a very taboo topic for me. That's too taboo for me. I want a man that's a man. Like, it's just so many details that I would need to know. Like, I would feel like my life is in jeopardy now. Like, I don't know. I don't see myself dating a bisexual man. Like, is he bending over? Is he giving blow? Oh God, I can't take it. I mean, I'd rather him be a gay man than to be a bisexual man. But if he's gay, obviously he wouldn't be with me. But I will value if he told me that he's into men as well. I will value that. Why? Because he cares about my health. He cares about my well-being. And most people aren't going to tell you that. So I will value him for that. I wouldn't judge him if he was bisexual. No, I wouldn't judge him at all. I would just, say this is real taboo for me. I never dealt with a man that was bisexual, and I'll stay with him. I told you guys about this guy who I found out he was married to a man, and I dropped him because I found out he was married to a man, and he called himself conspiring with my family, my ex-family, my old family, as well as a stinking ass demon seed from the past that's still trying to ruin my life, that he was involved in all of that. And I blasted him, and I told everybody, I told the world that he's really gay and he's married to a man. And that was the main reason why I broke up with him, because he was an evil son of a bitch and a liar. Because you tried to play me in front of the world, so I played you in front of the world, right? But I gave him mercy and grace when I left him. And I never told him why, because I couldn't face that kind of taboo topic. Like, I just couldn't. I was just like, people are people, and maybe he just wanted to try it out. I just couldn't do it. And I ran and got all my tests because I needed to make sure that I was good. Because if I wasn't, I was going to cut him, right? And I'm telling you, I was going to cut him if I wasn't, really. But I'm fine. I'm good. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm clear. And not even that. I barely had sex with him. That's how I knew he was gay too, because he never wanted to have sex, at that. So I was like, I think he's gay. Because even when he do it, it's like he's still a virgin or something. Like he never had ass before from a woman. So, that was another clue as well. But I wouldn't judge the guy, if he is bisexual, I would just say, you know what, I respect you for telling me, because a lot of men ain't gonna tell you. And not only that, but if you are going to stay with him, then I think you guys should, if he is promiscuous, that's the thing. Is he promiscuous? Because if he's promiscuous, that can give you a lot of open doors to a lot of bacteria. And I'm a kind of person, I don't mess with bacteria. You know, I'd rather mess with a man who can only get one woman than mess with a man who could get 100,000 women and actually take their invites, because he's putting your health at risk. A lot of these men do not use condoms. They don't use condoms. If they use condoms, then they would not have billboards saying, come check out, or whatever the hell they saying. Please come check me, free clinic, or come get tested, whatever the hell they have on those billboards. But they all over the country, these billboards that they have up. So a lot of these men are not using condoms. All these women keep popping up pregnant. They're not using condoms. The clinics with abortions and all this stuff, these men are not, a lot of them are not using condoms. So, if it puts you at risk. And I'm a person, I don't mess with bacteria. My body is sensitive to bacteria. So, you need to find out if this man, does he get regular checkups? Do he care about his health? Do he care about his status and all of that kind of stuff? Like, do he care about himself, even if he is bisexual? And it's nothing to judge. I mean, this is the year 2024. A lot of people are bisexual. It's just a matter of how did he go about it? Is he honest? Is he willing to do checkups and all of that stuff with you? And if so, have fun. I mean, what's the big deal? A lot of these people are bisexual today. Even the men, they just not openly telling you. But they are. A lot of these men are freaking bisexual. Yeah, they are. The goddamn transsexual women are telling on these men. They're saying, y'all men hit on us all the time. Men that say they're straight. So, I mean, I wouldn't judge it. It is a taboo subject, but it is a way to go about it maturely. It is a way to go about it maturely. It really is. But it is a taboo subject. I'm not a judgy person. I wouldn't judge. That asshole in the past, I judged because they came for me. And I judged that demon seed that's married on a down low, that hates women, that bend over and get butt fucked and suck dick and get nutted on by all these men, and they tell him to get on his knees and drop and give me 50 and gay for pay. I aired his business out because he tried to play me as well. Tried to play me and humiliate me in front of a whole lot of people. And guess what? That's why I told all your nasty, dirty, filthy, nasty secrets, and that's not even all of them, that I can air out. So that's why I aired out that, and I called him a faggot. And because I said faggot is not a man that's gay. A faggot is a man who hates women, mistreats women, that bends over and get butt fucked. That is a faggot. So gay men, do not come for me and say I called you a faggot. You are not a faggot. A faggot is a down low man who hates women, beats women, use women, and get butt fucked by a man. That's a faggot. And I'll take that, and you can write that up. You can write that and use that and hashtag that. That is a faggot. Okay? That is a faggot. Walking around here hating women and trying to get revenge on a woman. You just gotta get revenge on a woman, don't you? Because you want to be a woman so goddamn bad. You wish you had hips and ass and thighs. You wish you had big old titties just like a woman. You wish you was just like a woman and you're mad. That's your real problem. You mad. You wish you was a woman. Right? That's a faggot. Keep coming for woman and you won't even step to a man. I can't stand men like this. You shrivel up, cry in front of a man. If a man step to you, you piss on yourself. You're shaking like a stripper. You're stuttering. You can't even look him in the eye. And if he tell you to drop and give him 50, you're giving him 100. But you want to come for a woman, somebody who is physically weaker than you. Well, that's what they say. Somebody that pee sitting down. That's who you want to come for. I can't stand those weak ass niggas. And I think all of the real men, if you have these men around you, you should banish them away from you. You shouldn't even want these faggots around you. Because that's what he is, a faggot. And I don't care if y'all say that that's a horrible word to say. It ain't a horrible word. He's a faggot. He's a on a down low faggot that let Jezebels and harlots run them through. That's a weak ass man. And I don't care what nobody say. And all of the minions that come for me on the behalf of this faggot, you a faggot too. You's a dumbass, dizzy ass hoe. You's a dumb, dizzy ass hoe. Anybody that come for me on the behalf of this faggot that's gay, on a down low, on drugs, married with all these goddamn bastard children that you don't take care of. Keep on coming for me on the behalf of this faggot, and you're going to have the same karma as he have. Begging for coins, begging for mercy, begging for God's mercy. You keep on coming for me on the behalf of this faggot. And I don't care if y'all like what I'm saying or not. It's the truth. I don't mind telling the truth because I already told you what a faggot is. A faggot ain't no gay man. A faggot is a on a down low, hating ass that hate women and shit like that. And try to destroy women's life and try to compete with a woman. And don't even come to you and tell you what their problem is. But they go behind the scenes and act like an old wimp ass, weasel ass bitch by going through your supervisors, by going through people around you on your job and your supervisors and going through them by telling them how to manipulate you, but they won't come to you and look you in your face and tell you what their problem is. That's a nut ass faggot right there. That's a faggot. A faggot ass nigga. You don't even have a heart to step to a woman and tell her what your problem is. You going through her supervisors, fucking on these dirty ass nurses, dirty ass CNAs, dirty ass weasel ass bitches that want to come for me, and you bitches think that you doing something. You ain't doing shit but fucking on a dirty dick nigga who don't wash his ass or wash his dick. You keep on coming for me. They got all these retarded ass children that don't take care of. And what I'm picking up, one of them need braces or need new teeth or needs something. And he worried about ruining my life. Please. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for coming for me on the behalf of a nigga like that. You ought to be ashamed. If I'm going to come for another person, he better be damn near like God. If I'm going to come for you, come to you on some crazy shit, on some other shit. If I'm going to be an op, it better be somebody that's damn near like God on this planet. If I'm going to come for your ass. But I ain't coming on the behalf of no stupid ass, dumb ass, fraud ass nigga. Please, you bitches, You keep on coming for me on the behalf of this fuck nigga, and you gonna see where your life is in 2 months. I promise you that. So you will see where your life is if you come for me on the behalf of this fuck nigga. You keep on bringing them. Because this nigga already going broke. He's on borrowed time. He fake flexing. He ain't got no goddamn money. You keep on. Because these little minions think they're doing something and shit like that, trying to ruin my life. And I've already told you, a lot of them already looking stupid. A lot of these karmic women already looking stupid because they didn't want to believe me. You know how these stupid dizzy women are. To all my real women out there, you know how a lot of these stupid ass dizzy women are. They think that nothing matters because they are this. They're so much better. They got their head up their ass. That doesn't apply to me. It does apply to you. It does apply to you, dizzy ass. It does apply to you. And a lot of them see it. Because now a lot of them got they got them thumb in their mouth, looking stupid, wishing they would have listened to what Empress Alicia said. But they were so hateful towards me that they could not get the message because they were so hateful and they thought they was in some kind of competition. You see what it does to your brain? It make you stupid. And this is the truth. This is the truth, okay? I ain't got to lie about nothing. So, my next question is, do you think your man will be tired of you channeling his thoughts or messages? I don't interfere with people's free will unless I'm divinely guided to, in the sense of like, maybe if your man is having a hard day and you just need to find out what it is that he need or something. But I don't interfere with people daily. I don't think that's fair. Unless he's like the type of person that will say, I don't care if you do that. That actually works. But that's tiring. That's not a relationship. You want your partner to tell you what they want. You don't want to have to pull it out of them all the time, right? That's just too much work. Like, oh my God. Like, do I gotta pull it out of you all the time? But no, that's I don't interfere with no natural process. And that's with my everyday life. That's with a personal life. I don't interfere with the mundane world. No. Because I don't want to know. I keep telling you guys, I don't want to know. So I don't interfere with the everyday life. Not at all. Now with my man, would I interfere? I will interfere as much as I'm allowed to. Okay? It's called boundaries. Okay? It's called boundaries. I'm sure, we all have boundaries, right? I have my boundaries. I know that. I do, but we're not going to talk about me. Yeah, so next question. I'm truly knowing what it feels like when the well run dry. Interesting. Well, the well run dry. Oh well. That's what happens when you treat people wrong that meant a lot to your life and you didn't appreciate it. Oh well. Next question. Would you stop this part of your journey for your husband? I don't have a husband. But if it required some compromising, yeah, I would change certain parts. Yeah, I would. I would change it. But you know, he gotta. He has to have some reason, right? You know me. I always gotta ask questions like, well, okay, I need to know why. I need to know why. What's going on? Why? But yeah, and good reason. Absolutely. That's just me. Next, I'm picking up something. It was funny when you talked about how other women run after the man they think you like in the last video. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. When I said, when I was making fun, joking, when I was imitating how it looks when a woman go run into a man that she's trying to get to first, like desperate or like using herself as a boomerang, like using her vagina as a damn, like she's crazy, right? And we all know those type of women where they, basically like, no, pick me, no. No, you gotta give it to me. No, you gotta do me first. No. Like, no, you can't see her. You gotta give it to me now. You don't even have to take me to eat. Just give it to me. Like, that's how it looks. She looks so crazy and desperate. Like, all of that. But we have those type of females who, that's what they do. They run after, they love trying to be like, they really have they're very insecure, for starters. They're very insecure. And they think that gives them power by going after a man that they think that you like or whatever. They think that gives them power. But a man don't have to like you for you to spread your ego, honey. For you to spread your legs, part of the Red Sea. He don't have to like you for him to hit it. A man can hit 100 women and don't care about none of them. That's just a man, right? He can. Some of you women know y'all been having sexual relationships with a man for years, and he don't care about you. You know he don't like you. He don't care about you, but he enjoy having sexual relations with you, right? And men have said this. Men have said, I can have sexual relations with a woman 100 times. But that doesn't mean I like her. That doesn't mean it just means he enjoys using your body. He enjoys having sex with you. But does he like you? Does he like your personality? Does he enjoy your company? Does he enjoy eating with you? Does he enjoy ice cream or walking in a park with you? Does he, does he enjoy walking down, the street with you? Does he enjoy being in your presence or whatever? Does he like being around you? Right? If he don't and he only want to bend you over, then he probably don't like you if he just want to bend you over. And if he always bends you over, then that means he really don't like you. And that's a topic for another discussion. Lord have mercy, that's a topic for another discussion. If that's all he want to do, and that's the only position he want to do. I'm just saying. That says a lot if he only do that. But that's a topic for a class with just us women and no men. Yeah, that's a topic for just us women on what positions mean metaphysically and what positions you don't give unless it's your husband, and what positions you do give and stuff like that. Because every position mean a different thing. Yeah. That's a topic for just us ladies. Just us ladies and no men allowed. Men know this. That's why they take advantage. Men know this and they take advantage. They know certain positions they don't supposed to have unless you is his number one or his wife. They know this. And they benefit from us being ignorant. They know this. They know this. They know this. They do. So that's all that I have for you this evening. I'm hearing some ladies tell us. They like tell us what position we are supposed to do. Oh, you're going to have to pay me for that. Maybe if I'm divinely guided, I'll just tell you one. Okay? I'll just tell you one. I'll see what the Most High or my divine goddesses, what my goddesses want me to tell and what my goddesses don't want me to tell. Okay? But it's true. If you're a goddess out there, we know that we are different, right? And certain positions is a no-no if he ain't your husband, if he ain't your emperor. It's a no-no. Absolutely not. And there's a reason for that. And I'm going to tell you the reason one day. One day, I'm going to tell you the reason. I'm going to tell you. And a lot of us, listen, I was mad as hell too when I found out because a lot I didn't know. But yeah, men benefit from women being ignorant. Even if you are if you just like a little thought, certain positions you should not do if he ain't the man, like the number one man. Even you shouldn't give the man a certain positions. Why? Because I can't tell you why. We'll save that for another time. I'm telling you, when I tell you guys, a lot of you gonna be like, oh my God. Yeah, men that are even undeserving he shouldn't even be asking you to even do. He shouldn't even be freaking asking you. Okay? He gotta be a winner. He should be a winner if you're gonna give him certain positions, okay? So until next time, peace.